What's up, guys? Zackatar back with another Hytale single player survival world. I'm saying that wrong. It's survival single player world, but you know, it doesn't matter. If you haven't seen the last episode, I highly suggest you do. It was my first reaction and exploration of Hytale. And if you don't want the commentary, I do have a longer video that is just the gameplay. Play it in the background if you want. Super chill. Let's get into it. Like, it's time to go. It's time to go. I don't know what we're gonna do today, but we'll figure it out. Housing, I think that's our first thing. Like, look, you guys remember this. Like, look at how lame this house looks. So I think we're gonna go get a bunch of resources in the sense of making a better house. I kind of want to leave this house because this was my very first house in Hytale, and then like make a town eventually. I also should get into like actual farming, upgrade some stations, all that kind of stuff. So I'm gonna get rid of this grass. I'm gonna lay out the foundations. Maybe this will be the house, but I need to make myself like a workshop. I think that's the plan. First order of business, we're gonna go get some stone, mark out the place. Big thing that I learned about in my other friend's world is the hammer. The hammer is really, really nice. I mean, it's essentially, you're able to take blocks that you would inside a, whatever this building is, this builder's workbench, and you'll have different designs. You could use the hammer to just hit the block and change it to however you want, instead of having to make more. It's just so interesting and so cool at the same time. If I were to hit it, look, there's a trim now. That is like crazy. And I could do it again. It's so cool. This time, I'm probably going to go even. I am not doing an odd number house again. Because literally, that was a big mistake. I thought it would be fine, but there's so many workbenches that are too wide. It's like, it's crazy. So this right here will be the official doorway. I think that's what I'm gonna do. This right here is like my porch area right here. I think that'll be pretty nice. We walk up here. It's a big porch area, and the reason why is because I want to have like a good table. Having this porch this big seems a little excessive, but you also got to think, we jumped too high, 2 blocks high. So how big is it really? Pause. Okay, so this, it looks like a big house. It does, I will admit. We're already out of stone. And I haven't even gotten done with the outline. But okay, it's starting to look good. 4 apart for each pillar might be a little too little. But I think it'll look fine. So, right, this is the doorway. We walk in, big room, huge room. In fact, my thought is, right, we're gonna walk through. I think there's gonna be a separating block right here. And you know, I should keep some stone on me instead of have this all out on the outline. I need another pickaxe again. I gotta have some depth, you know? So, right, we walk through here. There's a little bit of something here. I don't know what it could be. Or, hold on, let me think. We got our little porch here. Probably a good window. We go over here and boom, we're inside. And this right here is a wall, right? We got a wall. So we're already forced to look in this way instead, right? And if I go ahead and I put some more wood here, I could make like, I say, let's do this now. I could either put my doorway here or doorway here. But I feel like if I do right here, that gives me an opportunity to like kind of see something over here. Like it could be a tiny kitchen of some sort. And then maybe stairway right here going upwards this way, or even maybe a spiral staircase, you know, going upwards to the 2nd floor. This right here can be more open area. And in fact, I might add a little more depth to my build by bringing this inwards, right? Like if I leave two of these quadrants, these two squares here, I could have this as like my armory area. You know what I mean? Like having an outside, like little hangover. Yeah, yeah. Regular thin post area. What is that? Okay, so what's holding us back right now is stone. So I realistically should go find like a better cave of some sort. I might go check out this mountain, actually. We have a better pickaxe now, meaning we should be able to get stone easier. But also, we should look into getting more resources in general. What is that? Is that just a pot? Ooh. What the heck are you? Oh, it's a goblin. Yo, what's that? Look at this. Mother load. That's another thing I love about this game is when you mine ore, whatever rock it is in, it gives you that rock too. All right, so we're back at this, right? So we walk through. Good view here. I could... Ooh! That might be good. I was thinking of putting my bed upstairs because that would be really nice. But I could put it down here, or even better, I might make this my, like, trophy room. Imagine that. Ooh! Or, what if... So I had this as the open area, right? If I put a wall here, all the way up to this, then we have technically this entrance is a hallway into here, and I could turn right for whatever I need to go here, or I could turn left into here. This is the big room. Got the door outside. I think that's the move. I've come at a crossroads because now this is gonna look kind of bad. Not gonna lie, because this is a 3 square outdoor area, kinda. I don't think I need that big of an area. This right here obviously is just the porch, so I'm keeping it 2. Right, and we exit here, and there's just all this area. Even if I were to put the doorway here, then that's like another crossroad. So yeah, I'm messing up a little bit. Wall will be right here. I get rid of this. So, ooh. If I, oh! I make a great, nice stairway up, and the stairway like ends up here. That's the 2nd floor. Okay. Problem solved. But yeah, we go here. It started. The only problem that I'm worried about right now is starting to look like a maze. Like, if I'm being real. And this is what I mean. I've never been good at building, so this is all a work in progress. Right. So we've got the exit here. Yeah, this is a good outdoor little area, and I could have a little bit of gravel out here to like signify that there's a little more work outside of just being square here, right? We enter here, and yeah, we've got the big room. This is fantastic. Yeah, I'm keeping it like this for sure, right? So doorway, we walk in, we can go left into this big area. And if I wanted to, I could get rid of this. I could just make it completely open. And I think, you know what? I think that's the move. I wanted to make kind of like a hallway, but that just, it's too long of a hallway. And I think that's the problem. So yeah, we go in and boom, it's already open. It's not claustrophobic. You just go over here to whatever you need. You can go outside this way. You walk this way and boom. We got a little, like, maybe, I think this might be just a little storage area or something. Books. Like a little something. Then we got a staircase that would go up. And if I wanted to, I could even put like a stairway like right here. And there'd be like a side door right here into another storage area. That would be pretty nice. Look at that. Okay, we've got like the layout looking good. And we've got the vision. And now, since we are held up on the stone, we should think about what we want to do for the wood. I do still want to use oak log because the beach doesn't look great. I mean, it's crude wood for that matter, right? So let me grab all my oak logs. Hold on. Oak. I know I got more. Oh, it's probably, hold on. Let me grab the beach log. I know exactly what I did with them. I put them all in here. Let's look at these real quick. So we have hardwood planks. We got the hardwood planks ornate and then decorative. The decorative looks really good. And I think that's going to be the bottom trim of the walls. I think that's my plan at least. Then like, look at this. I do think, and it's going to be a little more expensive. I think I'm going to go with the basalt roofing because it looks like shingles, like black shingles. They look really good. But the thatch, I mean, it's not really thatch, but like this looks good as well. Regardless, we're going to go with ash and oak for the hard wood. And I will be using the ash log to make this stuff for now. Simply because, although oak log is easier to get, they're bigger trees and they're closer by. I don't want to get rid of them just yet. This house is starting to look very nice. We need wood. That's what was holding me down. Those windows looked really nice, so I'm gonna grab them right now. So hear me out, right? I come over here. I put windows, double window. It doesn't have to be a huge window. That's another thing too that I like about this game. Like realism, you'd be able to see through this window perfectly fine. You're not gonna be like looking up this way. You could, like if it's a big like cathedral window or something. But this looks fine. Like a double window right here. I'm gonna get rid of these. And I put these here. Boom. Nice, small, good condensed window. And then look at that. And I might add something to the side, right? But like this is a good, nice little detail right here.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now.
But again, I don't think, I might not do this. Because this whole thing right here in the first place, being the patio, it's going to have its own slanted roof anyways. So, the ideas though, they're flowing. I'm in flow state right now. And you know, it might be fine to have like 2x2 windows. So I'm going to leave some of that open still in the case that I do. This right here, we already know is going to be like the staircase. So I'm going to do this real quick. It's time to go over here and start adding a little more logs. But the real question for me then is, where do I cut it off? If I'm using logs to do a cross beam, do I do only 4 high and the beam starts at 4? Or do I do it technically 5 high, which is crazy, and then do the beam? You know what I mean? Like, what did I do here? Okay, I'm gonna just do like the front of the house first. But see, then look, the 2x2s, they're gonna look a little weird now because they don't have like a official top part, I don't think. Like this right here looks golden. Like this, and that's what I mean. I think the 2x1 or 1x2 windows are like saving grace in this game. Like they feel open, but not too big. Look at that. Doors done. Now. Oh, I forgot. That's how that works right now. So it looks like I'm not going to be able to do like 3.5 blocks unless I like really work for it. Like I could technically put dirt over on top and then like I don't have dirt on me. But if I were to do like, so look. Yes. Ooh, but wait. I just had a huge eureka moment. Hold on. All right, so check it. I was going to take my hammer and look, that would have been so legendary. And I'm sure it will look good in certain places. But the outside, it wouldn't look good. There's no way it would. Because, like, think about it. These would have to be that trim. And then it just doesn't look good because you've got this bottom part. Oh, I need to... Yeah, there we go. This top part right here would be the top part. You know what I mean? Like, it separates it. So it might not look good. But it also might, depending on what I do with the wood. But, like, you think here, there's going to be a second floor, right? This wood, it's just not going to look good. It's not. Unless I raise it up an entire block, which would enable me to do 2x2 windows. But I do think, regardless, this does kind of look okay, having the log protrude like that. But even then, I'm thinking about it a little more. I think I will have just regular wood. And then I'm going to have like a log or like some kind of stair, like protruding one out, because I got to add depth to the building a little bit, and then add the side beams, which would make it one higher. But because it's not on the same level as this right here, you know what I mean? Like if I were to put logs across here, but it's out protruding one, it might look even better. So with that in mind, I might be able to put logs like this or like trims like this on the outside, because later I'm probably going to put something underneath those logs to hold them up, quote unquote, and make it look good. I'm literally cooking. Look at that. That looks fantastic. And then again, like I said, if I go up here, so like this is what I mean right here. It looks kind of weird. But in an instance that it's like over here, having the log protrude one and be one up higher might be good. Look, so the log would be there and it looks even weird now like this. But if I manage to find something that holds it up and looks good at an angle like that, I think we're cooking. But that'll be for next time. I'm going to get rid of this real quick. Look at this. I'm thinking about it right now. I think I did a lot better with my commentary this time. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know how I did in the comments, and I will see you guys in the next one. See ya!